teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is ringside as we get this game going. Tremendous atmosphere today, Holly.
I caught up with the Bulldogs head coach pregame. This is where all the bragging rights and all that has happened before is on the line. As you know, the Big Ten has won the last several national championships, and these SEC players want to let them know we are ready to compete. A lot on the line, a lot of bragging rights, but more importantly, an opportunity to move on to the next round of the playoffs. I expect there to be a lot of chirping back and forth here, guys. We'll see how it is down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. You can just feel that there's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title, the SEC wants it, and they want it back.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the Bulldogs keep the football on the move. Handoff in a single back formation. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch made on the out route, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Trying for a fourth down completion. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Carr. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Phillips. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Sees an opening. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And now the handoff. And it'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. And if he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason.
So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Phillips. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out. It's Young. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Carr. The sure hands. It's Williams. A lot of options here on second and short. They take a shot and try to pick up the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41. It's Georgia on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
Caught over the middle. It's Graham. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a draw to the back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
On the move now. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Barrels into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The shotgun running play call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. Breaking into the clear. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looks left and finds his target there. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Using his legs. It's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, and he fumbles! The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Tackle made, but the gain brings the ball to the 8.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get fit.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
To throw, it's Carr. That ball snagged for a completion. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Now they call a run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job.
Makes the catch and has space. Who's in the clear? They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
Looking to scramble. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
Field goal is good. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been putting them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Look out, he's got Mike Freeman on the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. And they jump on top here in the second half. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Well, Chris, the happiest guy on the field is the quarterback. He doesn't have to do anything. Just pops it to his wide receiver, and it goes on his passing stats. When you get the edge with the speed, that is so big for the offense. Check out all those yards. For a quarterback, that's a dream.
They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made by the big tight end. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved. Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Trying the run, it's Frazier. Open field ahead. Jukes to get past a man. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. And now they'll set up for the point after. Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
There's the adjustment on defense. They have been killing them with the back out of the backfield, and finally the defense is able to adjust and get out there. And then a nice hit right as the ball arrives. That's quality stuff on the outside.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Crosses the 45. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
Well, this is what's made him so dangerous all season long is his threat as a runner and a pass catcher out of the backfield. We've seen it from them, and they go to it here in the playoffs. You knew it was coming.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
It's 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll run it here. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. It's an option look. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the ground, it's Williams. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He lets it go on the move. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphreys. Brought down short of that first down. That's going to set up a 4th and 4. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
On the move now. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made at the 37. Only 1st and 10 from there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A deep shot for the score. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25, no return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play. Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
That's an important first down on that running play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You cannot have a breakdown like that in coverage in this situation. You can't give up points on this drive, and this secondary has got to lock it up a little bit here. They've got to communicate better and see these route structures as they appear.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier? I don't know if it's going to matter here, but I tell you what, if it's going to, they're going to have to go.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their